once again, I just came back from my place, showered, shaved somewhat. I didn't shave completely. I'm thinking about possibly going back to my original hairstyle after Christmas. I've been like this for the uh, last 8 months, but then again, um, oh, oh, but then again, when preparing for Christmas, when it takes a lot more effort than what you would think if you wanted to seem to be original. So yeah, anyways, um, 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 I'm still cat sitting as you could tell, eating a pee gel, PPJ good. I had I brought some food down from my place. Anyway, watching this here on YouTube, whatever you call them, and Mr. Narrator that's narrating this um needs to get needs to get a job or whatnot. Check this out.
Perceptions and interactions within the city.
Shut up, shut up. The bike incident is no big deal.
A Karen in her natural habitat was caught on camera, unleashing a racist tirade against innocent schoolgirls simply for picking berries during a peaceful walk. I'm sure you're already familiar with her because of the notorious...
Speaking of which, where, where, where do they get off on, where do they get off on calling them Karens? I mean, come on. I mean, I watch over 150 yes, Misty is going through the changes of life. And plus there are male cats downstairs in the parking lot. Rogue male cats down in the parking lot running amok. And she is sensing the animal pheromones that they are giving off. As you probably figured out right now, she is in heat. Um, Yeah, I didn't know this until it just popped up on me that she's in heat. Yeah, it just popped up on me because I believed her to be fixed. And she not fixed. So that was a surprise to me. So yeah, but I know how to deal with stuff like this. I've had animals going through this kind of stuff. Yeah, you just got and the hard thing about it is it's not exactly the same. It's almost the same in every issue, but not exactly because she's a very young kitten still, and this is her first time. The first time for a young cat's life is always the hardest because because they don't quite understand what's going on. It's like a young preteen when they start their menstrual cycle. They start freaking out and whatnot because they don't understand what's going on. They think they're dying. Some of them may think that they're dying because of the blood and whatnot, and they just don't realize that the period is actually the body expelling unfertilized dead eggs. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Just like a young preteen would be freaked out and not realize, but see, in that scenario with the young preteen, we can set them down, talk with them, take them to the store or whatever, buy them pads or whatever. There's no reason to be embarrassed about. And men and fathers that are embarrassed about should be ashamed of themselves because it's natural. But anyways, the problem is with cats, you can't sit them down and talk with them and explain blah 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 blah. Yeah. So they don't quite understand what's going on with them. So yeah, Misty's having a time right now. Anyways, I'm eating my PB&J. I'm drinking my drink. And watching YouTube, and it's Karen, and like I said, the narrator is stupid. I'm wondering just how much of this shit is really fake.
Karen Berry-Dance Act. We probably all know her, but what other information is out there regarding the whole incident? Well, this video is going to cover it all, so stick to the end. To start this off, this intense confrontation unfolded at Minnetonka Regional Park on Canada's High Knoll Trail. The incident involved Andrea Tiltzak, who took it upon herself to lecture a group of girls about their activities in the public park. The encounter was captured on video and quickly went viral, drawing widespread attention to the concerning behavior exhibited by Andrea. Let's analyze the incident.
I pay for this park, and I don't like to see people wrecking it. We're not wrecking wrecking it. There's like so many berries everywhere.
God, I'm wrecking it.
The encounter erupted in the first 10 seconds of the video when Andrea abruptly stopped the girls, claiming that their berry picking was causing damage to the park, which she argued was funded through taxpayers' money. Andrea, the self-proclaimed park guardian, wasted no time in launching her tirade against these innocent berry-picking schoolgirls. I mean, who knew berries could trigger such a volcanic eruption? The girls, seemingly taken aback by her aggressive approach, calmly responded that they were not wrecking anything and pointed out that berries were abundant in the trees. However, instead of de-escalating the situation, Karen's overreaction only intensified. It's like Andrea was on a mission to win an Oscar for Best Dramatic Rant. Her over-the-top reaction could rival any Shakespearean tragedy. With all the finger-waving, eye-rolling, and verbal theatrics you could imagine, she began mockingly parroting the girls' words, mimicking their innocent explanation about the berries. Her exaggerated response demonstrated a refusal to listen to the girls' viewpoint and a complete lack of empathy for their harmless activity. As the video continued, Andrea's behavior became increasingly alarming, causing distress to the girls and raising concerns among onlookers. Her actions exemplified the classic traits of a Karen, exhibiting entitlement, aggression, and an unwarranted sense of authority. Throughout the
There we go. Karen. Why in the fuck? Why in the fuck are we calling them Karens? I mean, come on. Just because the first person that happened, the first person that forget like this happened to be Caucasian, and her name just so happened to be Karen. From that day forth, every time somebody, almost every time, and I can honestly say almost every time, because I've been watching 150 of these already, and almost male characters, female, I mean, Jesus Christ on a cracker. Fucking pathetic. And a lot of them do this just to be doing it, just to hopefully have the video of themselves freaking out put on YouTube, and then bada bing, bada boom, they get famous. Oh, yeah. That's another thing. I don't know this to be true, but it's possible it could be true. I heard through the grapevine of society comes on the web that there's a new wrestling team of wrestlers, calling themselves the bada bing, bada boom. Like it's a new thing. No, I'm the one that coined. I'm the one that coined the phrase "bada bing, bada boom." Way back when. Way back when. I may not be the number one person that coined the phrase, but before, even after The Sopranos, even after it ended, no one said bada bing, bada boom. In mid-season of The Sopranos, when they showed the strip club, the Bean, the strip club's called the Bean. So maybe even part of town, you know. I just well, bada bing, bada boom. And right there. And then 6 months later, after I started saying that, I started hearing that in society, you know. I mean, fuck. Well, first I heard it, but you know, fucking, you know, bada bing, bada boom. Anyway, it may possible that it could be around a lot longer than what I thought, you know. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm the one that coined the phrase "bada bing, bada boom." It's my story, and I'm sticking with it. And whether it's true or not, I don't know. I don't care. I don't give a flying fuck. You know, because because bottom line is I've been around 46 years. Oh, wow, something like that. My watch stopped working. Oh my Lord, oh my goddess. I don't have a pulse. I don't have a goddamn pulse. That means I'm dead. Okay. That means all you might not be watching the dead man. The dead man eating the film by Joe sandwich. But then yeah, maybe it's a little harder to film one's own pulse, you know. Anyway,
The girls maintained their composure, trying to reason with Andrea and clarify their actions were not causing harm. However, Andrea's refusal to acknowledge their explanation led to a futile and frustrating exchange.
Oh, there's so many fairies out there. There's so many fairies.
Wait, you're the one that's coming up to 2 young girls?
In a shocking turn of events, the woman's verbal assault on the girls escalated to new heights. With condescension, she branded the girls as complete twits. Unfazed by her derogatory remark, the girls bravely stood their ground, telling Andrea to mind her own business and not interfere with their harmless berry picking. However, instead of walking away, Andrea seemed to be fueled by their response. Turning around with an air of self-righteousness, she launched into a scathing retort, accusing the girls of being rude and using offensive language.
Wait, you're the one that's coming up to 2 young girls?
Young girls. 6 years old.
6 years old?
Because we wanted to eat some berries.
Eat all the birds you want, just don't take the bush with you.
It's not the bush, it's literally, it's a tiny branch of berries.
Why don't you mind your own business? Why don't you mind your own business?
I don't know about you, but that woman just implied me to be thieves.
You know, that was the fucking rudest thing you said to me.
You decided to go back
Where you came
What?
from.
Oh, why did you go back to where you came from?
What?
Wait, you're the one coming up to 2 young girls?
Young girls. 6 years old.
6 years old?
Because we wanted to eat some berries.
Eat all the birds you want, just don't take the bush with you.
It's not the bush, it's literally, it's a tiny branch of berries.
Why don't you mind your own business? Why don't you mind your own business?
You know, that What's the fucking rudest thing you've said to me?
You decided to
Look
come
at where you
back.
came from if you want to use it.
Oh, why did you go back to where you came from? Colonizer?
In an astonishing display of ignorance,
Yeah. Yeah. Now, $10 says, they're probably gonna try and blow that comment out of proportion. Let's just
she waved her finger menacingly at the girls while uttering the words, "You know, that is the rudest thing you've said to me." As if her prior behavior wasn't appalling enough, she stooped even lower, resorting to discriminatory language, insinuating that the girls didn't belong and suggesting they should go back where they came from, simply for standing up for themselves.
Are you mental retarded? She didn't. She may have said that, but she didn't say it in a way that she was insinuating that they didn't belong. She just told them to go back to where they came from. Jesus motherfucking Christ. And she could have, but she did not use it in a slang way. She did not use it in a slang way. Telling somebody to go back to where they came from, no big fucking deal. I'm from Italy. You want me to go back to Italy? Make me, bitch. Motherfucker, I've been in the US for I don't know how long. But hey, I fought for the country, fuck you. I have a right to be here. Suck my hairy toe. Well, now that I look at it, it's not actually hairy. Fuck you. Okay.
Seriously, is this for real? We're in the 21st century, people. It's beyond belief that such ignorance and bigotry still rear their ugly heads. Now I have to give credit to those brave girls. They held their ground with a sense of poise that would make Jedi...
I have to give credit to those brave girls. Let's see, those young. They're not really smart. Yeah, they stood up for themselves. Hooray, rah. You don't stand up for yourself. You don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for anything. That's my philosophy. But so what? So what? For one, those young teenagers with smart mind. Hey, we all go through the goddamn process, you know. It's nothing to boast about.
Knight's jealous. I mean, facing an over-the-top Karen like Andrea takes nerves of steel, and they handled it like absolute champs. The situation had spiraled into an alarming display of bigotry and hostility, leaving the girls stunned by Andrea's audacity. And as if her overreaction...
They didn't handle it like champs, they handled it like pre-teenagers. And almost all pre-teenagers are like that, you know. when we're young, we always, well, we think we know more than someone else that's already been there. That's the bottom line, and that's the truth. It happens in almost 85% of our youth population.
Action and discriminatory language weren't enough. Andrea decided to play the go back where you came from card.
Go back where you came from.
Oh, the hypocrisy is strong with this one. In the heat of the confrontation, as Andrea continued her onslaught of bigotry, the girls calmly responded that they were born in Canada. Can you hear the mic drop from here? The look on Andrea's face must have been priceless. But it doesn't end there, folks. As the girls dropped the bombshell that they were native Canadians, our dear Karen admitted she was originally from the United States, the very country she now criticizes. You can't make this stuff up. It's like a classic tale of iron.
Well, goddamn it, motherfucker, douchebag, goddamn narrator, motherfucker. If they're from Canada, then telling you to go back where you came from means go back home, bitch. Motherfucker, you believe this bullshit? Okay, let's say California, okay? Men using California, you basically naturally born and raised in California, and I don't know you, you don't know me, okay? We get into an argument. I tell you to go back to where you came from. You tell me, well, I was born and raised in California, so I don't give a fuck. Go back to where you came from. Well, sir, what the fuck? Go back home, idiot. That's what it means. Jesus fucking Christ. Why are you making more of it than what it really is? Just go back home. Get the fuck out of this. Get the fuck out of here. That's what it means. It's not racist. It's not racist one goddamn bit. Does it make you a bigot? Fuck no. Go back where you came from. Means go home. Get the fuck out of here. Jesus fucking Christ. Like a lot of people around here, they're afraid to say the word nigger. Well, I never say the N word because I know what it really means. I know what it really means. Well, goddamn it, if you knew what nigger really meant, then say it, bitch. Oh, it's offensive, it's racist. Oh, it's offensive, it's racist. Well, let's see. Unless you're dumb, stupid, ignorant, and don't listen to a goddamn thing anybody says, then yeah, calling you a nigger is racist. But then again, you're so stupid, dumb, and ignorant, you don't know that. And saying nigger or whatnot, saying I'm a racist is actually you being racist. Well, let's see. No, fuck you on all that points. The term, the phrase, definition of nigger. Dumb, stupid, ignorant person that won't listen to anybody. Um, that's the original definition for the word nigger. So, bottom line is, yeah, there's white people like that, and there's black people like that, and there's people from Africa like that. And it's not racist if you don't call them African American. That is not racist, or is not, and that is not unpolitically correct. Because bottom line is, if I see you and you're black, I mean, okay, you're black. Are you African American? I have no idea. Do you have any ties with Africa? Um, I don't know that either. Um, so, calling you a black man is not racist. I mean, then, but then again, I'm just using that as an argument. I'm just using that for argument's sake, you know. Because bottom line is, unless I am describing the person, I don't mention skin color because I don't see skin color because to me you're just another person, you know. You're just another person, you know. And and hey, if you want to bring up race, I'll tell you right off the bat. Okay, you want to get into race, okay? Turn on CNN Sports Channel. I believe NASCAR 500 is on. What? Well, you wanted to talk about race. God damn it, let's watch some NASCAR. You dumb motherfucker. But yeah, you know, there's really no such thing as racing, being racial. I mean, calling somebody a nigger, is not really offensive. Well, it's not offensive at all, actually, because, it just means you're stupid, dumb, ignorant, and won't listen to nobody. Look it up. That's a true definition of it. And the only reason I try to change things is to fit their own goddamn needs, you know. And the word nigger actually derives from the word negro, which actually derives from a plant in Africa and Brazil. And if you go back even further into the religion days of Moses, they said nigger definition means God. Hey, you don't have to believe me. You don't have to take my word for it. Look it up. But you gotta go way back into the religious days with Moses and one leading people from Egypt, not leading his people, because they're not his people. That's implying that, in a form somewhat, that they are slaves. Now, you want to talk about slaves. That's another thing. Way back in ancient days of Moses or whatever, that was really slavery because they worked for no money whatsoever and they didn't get no shelter or nothing. So, yeah, that's slavery right there because they're being forced to work and getting nothing out of it. Now, you can't say that about the 1940s. Well, I don't know about the 40s, but you can't say that about the 1950s, 1960s, or 70s. You can't really call it slavery because it has been shown many times that even though they were forced to work for no money. Being a slave is working and doing all that shit and whatnot and not getting paid, period. Period. And it has been proven that they did get paid in a form of having. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it was a shack. I don't give a fuck if it was a shack. 4 walls in the ceiling, keeping your ass out of the weather and stuff. That's giving you shelter in lieu of payment. So, motherfucker, since you're getting free shelter in lieu of payment, you're not really a goddamn slave because you're not working for nothing. You're working for a goddamn shelter. You're working to have a goddamn shelter. The only way you can look at it as being slaves is if the person doing all the work and everything is getting nothing out of it. That's what a slave is. Did it exist? Yeah, probably did. Was it as bad as they claim? No, no. And they started calling black men nigger and whatnot back then because black men and black women were stupid, ignorant, and dumb. Which is the first 3 phrases of the definition of the term, definition of nigger. But they weren't dumb, stupid, and ignorant because they were dumb, stupid, and ignorant. They were dumb, stupid, and ignorant because supposedly, I don't know how true it is because I didn't live back then. So I don't know for a fact. And fuck history. History's written by man, and men lie. They lie worse than dogs. So really can't believe anything written by man. Fuck that shit. Hold on just for a second. But yeah, so yeah, fuck that shit. what really happened at the Battle of the Bulge, who the fuck really knows? Um, was Billy the, was Billy the Kid, or what the fuck, Billy shot in the back while facing away from the door? Fuck, I don't know, you don't know, nobody knows. I mean, goddamn, oh, history says it happened. There you go. Who was history written by? History was written by man. And 9 out of 10, history is written by people who only want to better themselves, you know. But it's all bullshit and it's bad for you.
Self-proclaimed patriot now finds herself in the same shoes as those she had just scorned. Talk about a reality check. But the girls weren't about to let her off the hook that easily. In a brilliant display of
Are you dumb, you know, retarded, stupid, what?
Oh, the hypocrisy is strong with this one. In the heat of the confrontation, as Andrea continued her onslaught of bigotry, the girls calmly responded that they were born in Canada. Can you hear the mic drop from here? The look on Andrea's face must have been priceless.
Are you stupid,
but it doesn't
dumb,
end there, folks. As the girls dropped the bombshell that they were native Canadians, our dear Karen admitted she was originally from the United States, the very country she now criticizes. You can't make this stuff up.
Yeah, you can't make this stuff up. And you're fucking dumb, stupid, ignorant, and it's just so goddamn asinine. Go back to where you came from. Means get the fuck out of here, go home, bitch, and get the fuck out of here. That's not racist at all. That's just telling you, get the fuck out of here and go back home. I mean, like you have more authority than anybody else.
It's like a classic tale of irony and karma coming together in one explosive encounter. Andrea, the self-proclaimed patriot, now finds herself in the same shoes as those she had just scorned. Talk about
no, she doesn't.
But the girls weren't about to let her off the hook that easily. In a brilliant display of poetic justice, they took a page right out of her playbook. With a razor-sharp retort, they called Andrea a colonizer and suggested she should take her advice and go back to where she came from. You have to hand it to those girls. They sure know how to dish out a taste of...
No. I'm not handing it to nobody because they just told her to go back where she came from. Well, goddammit, she just came from her home 45 minutes ago, bitch. So by them telling her to go back to where she came from, she did the same thing she's telling them. You from Canada, bitch? I don't give a fuck. Come back, go back to where you came from. Let's see, you came from your home, go back home, motherfucker, and get the fuck out of here. That's not racist at all. It just means get the fuck out of here, go back home.
One's own medicine. It's like they channeled the spirits of ancient storytellers, crafting a narrative that left Andrea red-faced and exposed.
Are you First Nations?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a colonizer.
Where did you come from?
Yeah, where did you come from?
Where did you come from? I'm actually curious. Where did you
U.S. U.S.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not
you're not
from here.
Canadian either.
Yeah.
Also, but we are Canadian too. I was born here.
I was born here too.
Okay.
Were you born here?
No.
Okay, so this is actually like I was born here and you're not even born here, and you're telling me to go back to where your grandparents were.
She's telling you to go back home, bitch.
I know.
God damn.
I'm getting a reaction out of you too, aren't I?
What?
After Andrea's audacious go...
Was any of us this stupid when we were young? Honestly, it's a rhetorical question. I mean, I do want to answer. I mean, you can Gmail me at honeybearwing@gmail.com. But were any of us really this fucking stupid? Were any of us really this goddamn fucking stupid when we were young. Uh, you're born and raised here. Go back home and shut the fuck up. That's what I mean, goddammit. He's not racist or being a bigot.
Back where you came from remark. The girls decided to take the conversation up a notch with a simple question. Were you born here? As Andrea stood there, rendered temporarily speechless, it seemed as though time itself had slowed down. The weight of her words hung heavy in the air, contrasting with the calm resolve of the schoolgirls before her. In that charged moment, the power dynamics had shifted, and it was the girls who now held the upper hand. The silence felt deafening, as if the world was holding its breath in anticipation of Andrea's response. And yet, in that brief pause, a profound realization seemed to wash over her. The irony of her comment hit her like a tidal wave, and perhaps for the first time she truly understood the impact of her words. The girls, on the other hand, wore expressions of quiet strength and dignity. They had chosen not to respond with anger or aggression, but had instead delivered a poignant lesson in empathy and understanding. In their composed demeanor, they embodied the power of rising above hate and bigotry. And when the girls revealed their Canadian roots, you could almost hear a collective gasp from the virtual audience. Talk about poetic justice. It's as if the universe conspired to deliver the perfect comeback, leaving Andrea utterly speechless.
Shut the fuck up, let me watch the bullshit.
Andrea Tildzak's life took an unexpected turn. The backlash she faced from people and her local community was swift and relentless. Social media platforms were flooded with condemnation, memes, and parodies of her now infamous encounter. In the aftermath, Andrea's actions had consequences beyond the virtual world. Her employer, appalled by her behavior, decided to terminate her employment, citing that her conduct did not align with their company values. As more information emerged about Andrea, people discovered that she had a history of confrontations and complaints in public places. It seemed that this encounter was not an isolated incident, but rather a manifest...
Right there, that's a goddamn lie. That is a goddamn lie. You cannot legally fire someone for acting like a mother. I get a job as a bank teller. I act like an asshole in public. Then I go back to work Monday morning. Boss comes up to me and says, "Hey, Condi, Vinci, buddy, I hate to do this to you, but you're fired." Sam, boss, what the fuck you talking about? Well, Mr. Vinci, I caught a YouTube video that was taken over the weekend of you drunk in a bar acting like a stupid motherfucker. Well, for one, I may have been acting stupid, and like a motherfucker, I am a motherfucker. I have fucked many mothers within my lifetime. So I am a motherfucker. Getting drunk, yeah, that was stupid. But I wasn't acting like a stupid motherfucker because I am a motherfucker. I fucked your mother. But why you fire me? Well, because of that. Okay, you fire me? Okay. I'm suing you for $25,000. Because what you just did is illegal. There's several things there's things an employer can do and can't do. And an employer they cannot deny you the job or fire you the job based on age, sex, or religion, or unless there's a code of conduct within the goddamn contract that you're signing. That's why I suggest you read it thoroughly or get with your lawyer. Unless there's a code of conduct drafted within the letter, you know, you can act like a fucking asshole if you want to. Fuck everybody else because, yeah.
Of a pattern of behavior. Additionally, discussions about racism and xenophobia in Canada were reignited. Many reflected on the need to address the underlying issue.
Oh, what the fuck? There was no racism or xenophobia implied. What the fuck are you talking about? There's no racism implied whatsoever. Why don't you go back to where you came from? Said before, it just means go the fuck back home and get the fuck out of here. People are so stupid.
Issues of discrimination and prejudice that persist in society. The reactions to the video were both widespread and diverse. While the majority of people condemned Andrea's behavior, there were also debates about the appropriate response to such incidents. Some argued that public shaming might not be the best approach, while others believed it served as a necessary wake-up call for those who perpetuate bigotry. Many viewers expressed their admiration for the girls' composure and intelligence, hailing them as symbols of resilience and grace in the face of adversity. Their ability to stand up against prejudice with dignity garnered widespread praise. The impact of this video extended beyond the immediate incident. It prompted important conversations about racism, intolerance, and privilege, not just in Canada, but worldwide. Many individuals and organizations use this opportunity to advocate for diversity, inclusion, and the importance of promoting empathy and understanding. The video became a catalyst for examining the Karen phenomenon and its implications. It shed light on the harmful effects of entitlement and how confrontational behavior can perpetuate division in communities. In an exclusive interview with CTV News, Andrea Tilczak expressed deep remorse for her words and actions, acknowledging that she feels ashamed of her behavior.
They said some things that triggered me and it made me angry, and I said some things that I shouldn't have.
Andrea Tilczak agrees her comment was racist, but says it's not what she intended to say, and that in the heat of the moment, her words...
Her comment, go back to where you came from, is not racist. And if you believe it is racist, then that just means you're mental retarded. And if you got a problem with the word mental retarded and finding it offensive, look it up in the goddamn dictionary. Mental retarded definition means brain disorder, brain dysfunction, brain not working correctly, neurons and after not connecting in the mind. Mental retarded just means that your brain is damaged. And telling somebody go back to where it came from is not racist because you're just telling them, get the fuck out of here and go back home. And to think otherwise is mental retarded.
simply came out wrong.
No, it
Reflecting on the
didn't.
incident, Tilczak admitted that the girl's responses triggered her anger, leading her to react in a way that she now deeply regrets. She candidly stated, "I said some things that I shouldn't have." Coquitlam Mayor Richard Stewart was among the viewers who witnessed the shocking encounter with
Who
Karen,
gives a
and he was
fuck?
far from pleased with her behavior, just like hundreds of others. Mayor Stewart expressed his anger and disappointment, condemning Andrea Tilczak's comment, "Go back to where you came from," as utterly unacceptable. However, he did add a touch of wit to his disapproval.
It means go back home. Get the fuck out of my face. God damn, these people are stupid.
Saying, "It's never acceptable unless you're speaking to a racist from the United States," and asking her to perhaps take her attitude back to where she came from. With that sly remark, Mayor Stewart struck
That's
a
what I mean,
highlighting
bitch.
the irony of Andrew's
God damn.
language. His response resonated with
Are
many,
you stupid,
emphasizing the
man?
need to address bigotry
Yes,
and
you are.
intolerance wherever it arises. In recent times, the term Karen has gained popularity as a label for a particular type of behavior exhibited by some middle-class white women who condescend and belittle people of color.
Which, by
Sadly,
By the way,
there have
he's
been numerous
stupid.
troubling incidents where individuals fitting this description have been called out for their entitled attitudes. One infamous case is the Central Park incident involving Amy Cooper. In that incident, Amy Cooper falsely accused an African-American man of threatening her life when all he had done was request her to leash her dog. Her misuse of emergency services in an attempt to exert control and authority over the situation was met with widespread criticism and condemnation. These incidents shine a spotlight on the persistence of racial bias and the need to address it.
What the fuck? Did she breathe out a window? Fuck you. You know? Yeah, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. We don't need it.
Hey, Randy,
Yeah, mate.
ready to do this?
Yep.
Please, without further ado, welcome to the stage the purple one, Randy!
Thank you! Look at you all! This is so exciting! This is my favourite bit of the show, this bit. The expectation. You don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect. I've got high hopes for you people. I think you're going to be fantastic. Some of you may have never seen me before. There's probably a couple of you wondering what the fuck is going on right now. A couple of people up the back probably regretting smoking that spliff before they came in. What the fuck is that? It's alright, just relax. Throughout the show, I'm probably going to walk from about here over to here. Any further than that, it's going to ruin the magic. Alright? And this is pretty much what it's going to look like for the next 56 and a half minutes, so just adjust your eyeballs to this shit accordingly. It's pretty good. We did my tech rehearsal today and we set this lighting state and we thought that looks good, that looks good. And Stu, my lighting guy back there, said, is that it? I was like, no, Stu, we can turn on the lamp as well, like this. Yes. So we did that just to justify Stu's certificate for in fucking theatre production. Give it up for Stu! Up the back! Who's having an alcoholic beverage this evening? And I don't drink anymore. I used to slam that shit into my face like a weapon, but I quit. And nothing really changed, you know. I didn't notice too many differences between being sober and being a drinker until the first time I got pulled over by a cop and had to do a random breath test sober. Because my physical and emotional reaction was exactly the same as it had always been when I was a drinker, which was,
One lady in there, please, sir. One long breath into the bag, please, sir. You're free to go, mate.
oh yeah, I am. And the sense of euphoria I felt was the closest feeling I'd had to being drunk since I quit drinking. To the point that I now drive around on Friday and Saturday nights looking for cops. And if I get pulled over, I pretend I'm drunk just to get an extra rush. Oh! Seriously, if you get pulled over and you're sober, pretend you're wasted. Oh, the buzz! It's like shelving 9 pills balls at once. It's fucking sick.
Amen,
Seriously, next time the cop's walking towards the car, just be like, shush everyone, he's coming. Suck normal, he's coming. Put it down. Put it down, he's coming. Shush, he's coming. He's here.
Wind down your window, please, sir.
Yeah, I won't do that. I won't do that. I'm doing it! It's electric. The button's in the middle because it's electric. Have you had anything to drink tonight, sir? No, Ossifer, not on a Tuesday. It's a Friday. Not a Friday, mate. Long breath into the bag, please, sir. Yes, I will, you fucking champion. You know, people say he's a cunt, but I don't reckon he's are. You're free to go. Fuck yeah! I took it so far once, I got taken down the station for a blood test. Oh, gets addictive when you get to that stage. I've got track marks. It's out of control. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you're very close, aren't you? Hello! The reason we're here is because I wrote a book. Yes. Yeah, you can clap, but I'm concerned that it might be a bit shit. I don't know. It's weird. This is it here. I'm not sure if it's any good because I think I'm too close to it. You know, I can't tell anymore. I'm concerned that it might be like an ugly baby that I'm looking at through the eyes of a loving mother. And it's not until I take it out for a walk in its little pram and people start screaming in horror and crossing the street to avoid me that I'll realise I've made a piece of shit baby. There's nothing worse than a piece of shit baby, is there? Little guy. Your baby's a piece of shit. But do I need to be told it's good to know that it's good? You know, that's how it goes with comedy. If I come up here and I tell a shit...
Welcome to Live Chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Learn more.
No,
Until it's out there. Forever. Until I don't sell